So it's always something. First thing, a cow or something was killed over here. Secondly, I was driving from my truck to the back fence line. Started smelling some rubber burning, and I was like, oh, that's an odd smell. Yeah, so I didn't have it hooked up to the machine, obviously. I had the lines sitting inside. Obviously, the boom was down. And hit a bump, and it bumped out and hit the ground, and then started dragging. So now I gotta go get a new hose and a connector. The odd thing about the connector is you can see exactly where it hit the ground, which is right. Oh, hold on. It was buried. Haha. Okay. So that saves me about 100 some odd bucks. I'll just have to go get this cleaned out. New actual hose and new fitting put on it. That's not the biggest deal in the world. But what I'm gonna do is go get that back fence light clean 100%, and then I will go run and find a place in town that will make hoses. So I'll deal with it later. That right there was the biggest branch that I had to cut that was going to be over the fence line. All the way down, we're all good there. Basically, from here that way, I should go through and cut these cedars that are growing through the fence, and then that'll be done. And I had a thought. He has a grapple bucket here, not the same style of mine, but a different style one. That's what not the same style means, because anyway, I'm just gonna use his for today. That way I don't have to run and go do that. I can go get that fixed first thing tomorrow morning. I'll bring the line with me. I'm gonna take it to my normal guys because I know how much they are and I know they do it right. So gonna grab the chainsaw, work my way down. So I was gonna use his attachment, but the male end or the female end wouldn't go on the male end. I don't feel like messing with his attachment that much. There's a John Deere dealer in town that will fix that line, so I just got to pop it off real quick and go get it fixed, because then all I have left is basically the back fence line's cleaned. There's like one more cut I have to do, but the chain popped off the chainsaw. So I said I'm done for right now. I just have to clean that back up, and then we're gonna keep ripping out side fences. This is the piece I need. So basically it just needs a new one of these. Just like that, $73 later, we have a brand new part. I really can't wait to get a service bed on this truck, and I can just kind of keep the spare parts with me. And simple as that, we are good to go, get back to work. And just like that, fence line is cleared all the way down and all the way down. So, leave the chainsaw here. So I just gotta come by and pick up these few things with the skid. I'll just do it by hand. Okay, never mind. I'll pick it up by hand, go back to the skid, and then back to fence line clearing, or not fence line clearing, cross fencing. Stop in that area by the barn we finished up the other day. Then after that area is cleaned up, I don't know of any other cross fences except for the one by the neighbor's property, but technically it's right now it's a property line, and then they're going to resurvey it, so then it'll become a cross fence once he buys his property. Either way, what I'm saying is I think we'll be done here today for now, which is good because Sunday's the first market with my mother. Small area, like 75 vendors, and there's 3 other events going on in that same area. It's gonna be hectic, so that means I'll be able to take off tomorrow and service the machine, help her with that, and then possibly go pick up the new machine. So let's get back to ripping those fences out. We were at snake number 2 for this job. Little rat snake, just a little baby. Oh, focus. Just a little guy. It's warmer out, so it's a little more twitchy, but nothing crazy. All right, I'll let you go back to where you wanted to go, which was over here. Have fun, little buddy. They blend in so well. Now that it's all ripped down, I go to the other end and just pull it through. I've never seen this before. Oh, it's raining. Would you look at that? I've never seen that before either. This tree grew right into this fence. This is obviously where the barbed wire was, and it was just growing around it. That is so cool. So obviously this is the oldest fence on the property, at least I'm guessing. That's awesome. I've never seen that before. It just grew right around it. Wow, that's pretty cool. I was getting ready to go, and then I remembered I don't have my chainsaw on me, so it's somewhere here. I do remember where I put it down was orange dirt, so that, there's a lot of it down, and next to the hill. So I believe it's somewhere on this main little path through over here. I'm going to just drive around until I find it. The reason I took the truck is it's quicker and smoother than the skid. So it shouldn't be too far. I hope not. And look at there, not far at all. It is odd, this wet stuff. I don't know what exactly this is, if that's supposed to happen, but it's been a while since I've seen this thing. Just got a call from one of my clients, the gentleman I've been on at work for. He needs me to put down some rock because it's wet. It might be too wet, so I'm gonna go there and see what's going on with that. It's been raining like this for at least an hour, and I feel the only rock that's there is 5/8 crushed limestone. Yeah, I'll have to go there and see what's going on, because I think I'm gonna I'll make a bigger mess than whatever we're trying to fix. So we shall see. So I'm not gonna show just because it is a business, a lot of client stuff here. But yeah, there's water issues, which we knew. Basically, I'm going to be here tomorrow, putting down a whole bunch of rock to build a road. I just loaded him up with about 8 40-foot pieces of pipe so they can keep production out through the night. Trucking company, luckily it is raining, so not too busy. They're going to get loads out here first thing in the morning. At 100 yards for the one road, and then I got to talk to him about a few other spots to see what he wants done. But I'll be here tomorrow. So I let the dogs run around the shop a little bit because it's just wet out. They were chewing up aluminum cans. Benelli had this in her mouth, and Shadow had a piece in her mouth. I mean, they have bones, and they said, no, let's chew up the aluminum can. Now, granted, the shop's not that clean. I understand, but on an aluminum can, really? You two are too jacked up. All right, unfortunately, it's their bedtime, and they're not going to be happy about that. Cage. 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 I just broke my finger. I gotta be up early. I gotta be at the job site tomorrow, like 7:15, 7:30. Truck will get there around 8. The reason I gotta get there early is I gotta smooth everything out. So yeah, we're starting with at least 80 yards of material, and then we're gonna kind of go from there. It's kind of a get it done, bill me situation, which I'm fine with. I'm just gonna keep them in the loop. Anyway, that is all. Good night.